Yeah, well, NYPD has resources that are available to them that are very good. We have a side scan sonar on board our boat, and we would be able to see it. But a chopper underwater in that current is going to be it's likely it will be moved along the bottom. But they will have equipment which will allow them to find that chopper. They have very sophisticated sonar.
I know it's hard to say exactly what the impact was like, but just given your expertise in this field, can you talk about what that impact and what was like for these people on board, and what sort of injuries they may have sustained as a result?
Oh, I don't know. That's beyond my expertise. We didn't see the accident. We had just passed through the area. I have no idea what altitude they were at before they went down, so it's impossible for me to guess, but it's got to be an awful thing. It's got to be an awful thing to crash into the water.
And as far as those flotation devices that you were talking about on the skids, for those of us that aren't familiar in the aviation field and haven't flown helicopters or been passengers in helicopters, talk to us about how much of a difference those flotations can make in a situation like this. You said that helicopter would have definitely stayed afloat. If that's the case, why aren't these flotation devices mandatory on helicopters?
Yeah, again, I don't know. I run boats, not helicopters, so I don't know all the regulations. I do know just this one instance, the pilot that I flew with years ago, 2 weeks after I was in his chopper, he had a similar accident on takeoff from that terminal, that landing pad. His chopper, for some reason or other, went upside down, and the flotation on the skids was enough to keep the chopper floating. And but I have no idea, how regulations are for helicopters. I guess it's similar on a boat to having a life raft. Not all vessels have a life raft, and it may be that not all helicopters are equipped with flotation. But I don't know the answer.
Okay, Captain John Lipscomb, thanks so much. Oh, one other thing. You don't see people swimming in the East River very often for a good reason, right? It's not the kind of water that you want to swim in, maybe not the most sanitary, obviously, but just difficult to swim with or against those currents, right? It's dangerous.
Yeah, swimming